Okay. Hey, nice to see you. I'm Matt Mikulski. I am one of the founders of Aryeo. Aryeo.com. It's Aryeo.com. We are a platform that we power real estate photographers. So what that means is we provide software for real estate photographers to do things like their scheduling, payment processing, image delivery, video delivery, really all the content pieces that photographers deliver to agents. So
Cool.
we've been in business for about 2 years or so, publicly working with photographers for about a year, and we're growing quickly, and I'm excited to hear more about CloudPano too.
Yeah, cool. I was talking to Matt before this call, and really a lot of the tools that they're building over there help our users, right? So we know CloudPano, we're building 360 virtual tours. We got 3D tours. Folks are making them all the time, and they're asking me questions like, hey, how do I do this? Or how do I do that? And they're business case questions like, hey, I'm going to deliver some content, and I'm going to get paid for it. I want to get paid in advance before they can download something. Or I get the question all the time. Well, what's cool about their software is if you want to embed your automatic embed code from CloudPano, you can do that. And they also provide a lot of really neat tools that you guys need, like scheduling, like all the things he said. So I figured, hey, bro, let's hop on a call. You just walk me through everything. I want to see it all. And then at the same time, you guys get to kind of look over my shoulder, and I'll ask questions that I think are hopefully relevant to our audience at CloudPano and our users. And then, of course, obviously check them out at the end of the call. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, not share. I'm going to give you control. Actually, you know what? You share your screen, and then if you can do it, just click the share button, and you should be able to take over the call pretty quick, I think.
All right, can you see my screen?
I got it.
Fantastic. All right, perfect. So, all right, we're on just the home page for Aryeo here. As you can see, it's aryeo.com. I'll walk you through just like from the exact basics. So we're actually just going to register as a new photographer.
Sounds
and we
good.
have a little onboarding process that you can kind of set everything up. So I'll show you how that all works. So
Sure. And basically, we're making my account here, so I'll be able to. He told me I'm going to have infinite credits for the rest of my life if we do this. No, I'm just kidding.
Zach, what's your email? I'll put your email.
Zach@cloudpano.com.
Okay. Zach at CloudPano. We're just going to put a random number for right now.
And while he's doing that, whenever you have software platforms or tools or resources that make your life easier, you need to pay attention. Take your time to learn the tool. We can do a profile picture later.
Yep.
And then, and because it's these kind of tools and platforms that at a very low cost per listing, you get to scale your business, right? So think long term. That's what I always tell everybody. Think long term. How do I hire somebody to take over things and me handle the tools? So when you learn a tool, you're thinking about the future and how to scale. So yeah, go ahead.
Okay, perfect. So that's our whole onboarding process. Really just our purpose is we're going to get everything set up so it's all already branded to your business.
Cool.
We'll get your website in there, your logo in there, so you don't need to go and mess around and set that up later.
Makes sense.
We skip some of that just for time's sake here, but when it is in there, it is really helpful. So
cool.
Right off the bat, you're brought to what your home screen looks like. So everything on our software is listings based. So right now you just have the demo listing here.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're using it full, this whole page will be filled with listings. So it'll be
Sure.
4 or 5 listings across, and then it'll page down once you get to that point.
Of course.
Searchable. So obviously there's only one listing here, but you're able to search all your listings. And I'll start by giving you a full idea of all the different tabs and whatnot, and then we'll kind of dive in to what an actual listing looks like, what exactly we create when images are uploaded, and everything along those lines. So
cool.
as I said, This is just your home page. We call it the listings page. We break up the listings into undelivered, delivered, and drafts. So as I said, we're really focused on content delivery for real estate photographers. So when you create a listing, it's automatically in the undelivered section. We have all different photographers that are one single photographers up to photographers that have teams of 20, 30 photographers.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times it's when you get into the larger teams like that, these folders become a lot more prevalent because there might be photographers that are uploading images, and then someone else might be coming in to actually check them and do the delivery, put in property details. So that's when the undelivered, delivered, and drafts come in. There won't be anything in those right now just because they're nothing's in them yet. But so that kind of takes care of these 4 tabs. It's just it breaks up the listings into different stages.
Gotcha.
As far as orders, as I said, we do scheduling for photographers as well. We have a pretty simplistic scheduling system. We haven't done the whole geolocation and all those type of things, but we work with a lot of companies that do have scheduling. So similar to the kind of thing that we're talking about here, we've decided that's not in our best interest to try and recreate something that companies are there. There's companies that have their whole business centered on scheduling. And so we've sort of taken the path, let's partner with the companies that really know what they're doing and just have a seamless integration into our businesses. So when photographers come to us asking about scheduling too, we have a kind of a list of companies that we work with to do that. But so we do offer everyone a order page that you can embed on your website, or we'll give you a custom branded order page. So you can bring in shoots, and when you do get an order, it comes in on this page, which you can then make a listing with it.
Okay, cool. So can I ask a question about that? So then they embed that code on their website, someone clicks through it, adds the information, and they click pay, and they process that payment right there through there as well. Do we integrate PayPal? How do we get the monies?
Yeah, we're integrated with Stripe. So I'll show you right here. This is this is what our order form looks like.
Okay.
It doesn't have your logo up there. Normally your logo would be here.
Sure. Okay. Makes sense.
This red box wouldn't be, but we're taking in stuff like property information, shoot information. You can have all of your custom packages in there.
Cool.
Your terms of service and whatnot. And then your logo would be down on the bottom there. So yeah, we integrate with Stripe. We don't take any of that money. Stripe obviously takes a 2.9% fee, as they do with all of their transactions. But that's how the whole money exchange happens. This isn't something that you're required to use on Aryeo. We can still do your payment processing without using our order page. It is one way that you can integrate that. And as I said, you'll get you'll get a cloudpano.aryeo.com/order, and that's what this page is. You'll also get the iframe code to actually embed it, and this is what the embed looks like in your website.
Cool. And is there any kind of customization there for these certain slots if I want to remove something or add something, or they kind of?
Not really right now. We kept it pretty simple to begin with, so it's just property information. Obviously, everyone needs to know that.
Sure.
Shoot dates, and then you put in all your packages. So that's
cool.
where the customization comes in. You can set up your pricing and packages however you'd like.
Cool. That's great.
So when you do get an order there, as I said, this is the orders page. It goes into that.
Sure.
Next here we have the customer center.
Obviously,
pretty self-explanatory. You can store all your customers. You can create a customer in here. All the relevant information. This displays on the property websites and flyers and whatnot. Save everything in here. You can search your customers. You can also quick upload. So if you have a specific customer that you want to create a listing for, you can come to the customer center and create it. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory there. Next one here is the company tab. This is where it's a lot of your actual business details. So this is all your company contact information. You can put overviews, company hours, terms of service. That's stuff that'll populate on things like the order page. Logos. You can customize all of your emails. So what this means is when you're actually delivering the content, these are all the email settings. So I'll show you. When you're delivering a tour, for example, we automatically generate an email for you. So you don't need to rewrite the email every time. Gives them a branded tour link, unbranded slideshow, download link, as well as gives them their login information. This is where you can customize that. You can put whatever you want in the email. It sends from your email, so it's not sending from some random Aryeo email. and you can customize everything along those lines. Same thing goes for when someone orders, when you can customize all the information on an order email. So we leave all that up to the photographers to switch whatever they want there.
Great.
Next tab there I just showed you was the order form. This is mainly just so you can see what the order form looks like. There isn't too much customization, as we said, on it right now, but we kept it pretty simple.
Great.
Yep. Next is packages. This is where you can actually add the packages that populate your order form.
Okay.
Just pricing, descriptions, whatnot. You can do multi-packages or single packages. Think, say your pricing is 0 to 1,000 square feet is $99. 1,000 to 2,000 square feet is $150. You can create various packages where they can only select one of those, and then maybe have a bunch of a la carte options.
Cool.
Last tab there is settings. This is for setting up things like Stripe payments. You can set up your custom domain. Off the bat, all your tours will be on aryeo.com/the address. This is where you can set it up to be on app.cloudpano.com/the address. So
okay.
Great for winning new business if your agents are out there sharing your domain and their tours and whatnot. So
yeah, we do that same thing with CloudPano. That's cool.
Yep, very helpful. This is a couple other cool features here. Most photographers are familiar with TourBuzz. We've had a lot of photographers come over from TourBuzz to Aryeo. This is one of the tools that we've built where you can actually download your customer database from TourBuzz and then upload it into Aryeo. And what we do is create an account for every one of your agents. That includes their profile pictures, names, contact information, logos, everything. So you don't have to go and recreate all of your customer information. It's already in there. The accounts are created. We also have another tool just like that where you can actually export all of your tours from TourBuzz and import them into Aryeo. So your customers' tours are actually created in Aryeo. So really helpful thing for anybody that's moving from TourBuzz over to Aryeo. Saves a lot of time and makes everybody a lot more comfortable in the system because their content's already there.
Cool.
MLS size, that's just for setting custom download sizes for your agents. And then there's lastly here download or default theme settings, which these control all of the slideshows that I'm about to show you.
Cool.
So that's sort of all the tabs here. There's one more settings tab. That's just your actual account information if you want to change your password or change your profile picture there. So I'll walk you through how to actually upload a shoot here. This is sort of our bread and butter, what we're doing, and what most people spend time doing. So it's a 3-step process. Try and keep it as efficient and easy as possible. You could start with just an address. We do integrate with Google, so it makes it really easy. I'm in Minnesota right now, so that populates a Minnesota address.
Wow.
You can add a customer here. I will show you, let's see, just with a demo agent here. This is a demo agent that's already saved in the account automatically. Once you add all your customers in, you should be able to just type in their name, add it, and all of their information populates.
Great.
Otherwise, if you want to add a new customer, you can do that as well. So we will go to the next spot here. So address, customer, and then we got to do the images. So let me see if I have some quick images available.
Yeah, throw some in there. I like how all this, once you have it set up, it's just like everything's just kind of streamlined. You know, I like that. So you can really move fast once you're set up in Aryeo. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's it really like exactly like you said, once everything's set up for you, it's extremely quick. I mean, we have a lot of photographers that can upload and deliver a shoot in 45 seconds.
Cool.
We want photographers to spend as little time as possible in Aryeo, because obviously we don't want them sitting on the computer. We'd rather have them hanging out with their families or go and have fun, not sitting at their computer all night. So
that makes sense. That's cool.
So I have 4 images here. These are a couple images from a photographer out in California. His name's Chris Miller.
Cool.
I just happen to have those on my computer right now, so I want to give him credit on that.
Sure,
yeah,
there you go.
Fantastic. So that's uploading images. As you saw, I should have explained it. On the sidebar, we're uploading images. You can direct upload from your computer. You can upload from Dropbox, Google Drive, all different spots. Really easy. And the last, third step here is you can pick a theme. So we have 3 different themes right now. There you can see a live demo of each of them. We'll just go with our default minimalist theme here. And then lastly, the available domains. Right now, as I said, it'll automatically be on the Aryeo.com domain. If you had your domain, your custom domain set up, you could, this is where you would select cloudpano.com/the address.
Cool. Got it.
So that is confirm and create, create listing, and you get brought directly into the actual property. So I'll go back out and listings here and show you that that property will be on your main page. So when you create a new property, that becomes the most recent property. You can see view and edit. So we'll go back into the property page and I'll run you through what this looks like. This is sort of your home base. We call it the overview tab. As you can see, we have 4 tabs up top: property info, customer, marketing, and settings. And then within each of these 4 tabs, there's sort of the sub tabs is what we call them. So when you click into a different tab, there's sub tabs.
Cool.
Off the bat, I'll also show you up top, up here, we have a download button, a view button, and a deliver button. Download button will bring you to the actual download page. So the download center is where all of the content is available to be downloaded by you or your customer. So when you're actually delivering a tour, this is the page that your agent will be downloading the content. As you can see, you can download print images, web images, content links. If you had a video, if you had Matterport, that would all populate here as well. If you had a CloudPano link, that would also be visible here. You can download individual images. And then this is also where a agent would pay. If you had it pay before download, I can go a little bit more in depth there. View is where you can see the actual property website.
Okay.
So as you can see, this one has it's just a basic slideshow up top there. You can control all the settings as far as what the transitions are, what the speed is, whether there's music or not.
Mm-hmm.
Automatically puts in the agent information and then a gallery.
Cool. So essentially, the immediate output is you have this single property website with all the information that they could possibly need, and then you also have the images themselves. So if they wanted to upload them to the MLS, they could quickly do that with just those files. Correct. So and there's you said an exchange to get paid first. A lot of our users, how do I get paid first? I want to make sure that I don't waste my hard-earned time and effort, right?
Right. So I'll circle back on how to get paid. I'll actually log into my account.
Okay.
Right now in this one, Stripe's not set up, obviously.
Sure, that makes sense.
Set it up, so it won't be too beneficial to actually show you, but I'll show you in a few minutes. I'll go into my account, which is set up with it, and it's really simple to set up. If you have a Stripe account, really easy. If you don't, Stripe's a very intuitive company, and there's millions of support things online to help with that, and we're happy to set it up as well. So I'll give you a quick rundown, very brief here, as far as what the whole property overview looks like. The overview is it's kind of a lot to look at off the bat, but once you sort of break it down, it's fairly easy to understand. So you have the overview tab. Next is the details. This is actually property details. So most photographers obviously don't know this always, but the agents love this. They can come in and customize the actual property website. We have this feature called autocomplete details. We scrape some databases and actually pull in that property's details. Fun feature. Cool. A lot of agents love it. Photographers like it. You can save the changes, and I'll show you. It'll actually put that information on the property website there.
Cool.
So it definitely saves some time for people.
Okay.
Next there we have the images tab. This is where you can view all the images. You can drag and rearrange images. This slider just adjusts the size. If you have a ton of images, it makes it a lot easier to rearrange when they're in a smaller state. Doesn't actually affect the real image size. Mm-hmm. If you want to upload additional images, you can there as well. Video in 3D. This is where we have it's available to either embed. You can embed YouTube videos, Vimeo. You can do branded, unbranded. Same thing with Matterport. Or this is really any 3D. So you could put a CloudPano link in here, and it would embed into Let's see if this is a good Matterport link here. It'll embed into the property website. So as you can see on the property websites, it comes with the gallery first. Next would be the Matterport or CloudPano link, whatever 3D tour you have.
Got it.
And then you're also able to upload direct. So if you wanted to make a video actually available for an agent to download, YouTube, obviously you can view it, but you're not going to be able to download it. You can upload a branded or unbranded video, and they can actually download the video file, which that kind of comes back to where we're actually content delivery, and you can deliver something that they can actually keep on their computer.
Mm-hmm.
Next is floor plans, pretty self-explanatory. Upload floor plans; those will be viewable as well. Banner. This is something on the top of the property website. You can display a banner message. So if there's an open house, mostly used by agents, obviously, but if there's an open house, you'll see it'll display a banner or not banner, but a banner up top. It'll say open house up there. And lastly, listing agent. This is just the information that displays for the agent.
Cool.
Typically, that's the same as the customer information, but if it needed to be changed for any reason, you could. Next is customer tab, pretty self-explanatory. You have the ability to put in, if a certain agent always wants their assistant there, they can put their assistant stuff in.
Cool.
And then there's also a payment tab. It's going to prompt me to set up Stripe right now. I won't do that. I'll dive in there. But this is, you can control some of the payment settings there. Marketing, this is something that mostly used by agents as well. You can buy custom domains for properties. We integrate with GoDaddy to do that. We offer a video builder feature. This is something only available in photographers' accounts. What you can do is create these slideshow videos where it automatically takes the images and turns them into these pretty great looking slideshow videos. So we actually have a lot of photographers that purchase these from us for $10. Cool. And they'll sell them to their photographers for typically the average price they'll sell them for probably around $29, $30. So it's something that takes them about 3 clicks. I mean, you can select a few different themes, a few different music, and whether there's captions or agent information. So it takes them 10 seconds to do, and you can make a quick $20+ on it. And they're great looking videos. They have awesome transitions, and they're usually really well done, and makes it really easy. Good upsell. Next, analytics. Don't have any analytics on this one. Obviously, the property website hasn't been shared anywhere. If you were posting it to Facebook or Twitter or wherever, you could see all the views, how many people, average time viewing, where the views are coming from, and then track the actual statistics. We also have an auto email feature where this is something a lot of agents will set up to send to their homeowners, where it'll email the homeowner every week how many views that their property website is getting online. So you can set up to send either weekly or monthly. It's great for just sort of pleasing the homeowner, show that something's happening and that they're getting views on stuff. It's a really fun feature. A lot of people like it a lot.
Cool.
Flyer builder here. This is an automatically generated PDF flyer. It's all customizable. Automatically brings in some of the images. It'll bring in the contact information for the agent. And then you can also add a property description. You can change the color and everything. And then you can either attach it to a listing or download. All customizable. You can choose the pictures. You can choose the contact information. And all the colors and everything. So
another quick way to add an upsell.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
All these features just seem like ways, if you're just getting started, like here's all things you can add into your business with a few clicks, you know?
Yeah, totally. We have a ton of photographers. So similar to what you guys are doing with your the ebook, the $20,000 in, what was it, 60 days or so?
It was.
We don't have the nice book like that displays it perfectly, but we're doing a very similar thing of we're trying to implement tools that photographers can build their business around and not have to spend hours building flyers or doing these slideshow videos in iMovie or Final Cut. They're simple. They're obviously not full production videos, so you're not going to be competing with $500 to $1,000 videos, but they're quick upsells that a lot of photographers have been really successful in implementing in their business.
Cool. That's great, especially if you're just getting started, man. Like if you're watching this video thinking, what does this tool do for me? I don't know if you have any customers. Well, you need to think about like every customer you break into, you have opportunity to say, hey, do you want this too? Do you want this too? Like those kind of things add in 20, 30% revenue into your year, and they're just easy upsells in the clients, like the real estate agent or the end user, the end client loves this kind of stuff. They want to know, what else can you do? What else can you provide for me? And how fast can you do it? Because if in this case, I just see like a 20-second, $20 is like perfect. That's what I want,
Exactly.
or whatever we charge the client, right? You're always taking that margin and it costs you a couple clicks or your admin to do it for you. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So $20 might not seem like a lot, but if you can start adding $20 to every shoot, it adds up very quickly, especially when you're not putting in much work to do it. So
yeah, that's right. Yeah, and that's just one feature. I saw I think 4 or 5 pretty quickly. Yeah, so I love the video slideshow. That's awesome, man. People will pay $100 for that for sure.
Yeah, it depends on your market how much you're charging, but we've had a lot of photographers be really successful in implementing that into their business, just as a base video.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. So that kind of gives you a whole idea of what the property websites look like. I know it's a lot of information. It's tough when you're just watching it too and not actually clicking around.
Sure.
Honestly, if you spent five minutes in here, you would have a full grasp of everything. And it really is simple, especially when you put it in terms of, as a photographer, what your business does. So a lot of photographers are either specializing in images. Maybe one photographer does a ton of video. Maybe one does a ton of 3D tours. They're doing a bunch of CloudPano. So you can sort of tailor everything to your business. You don't have to use all the features on here. If there's certain things that are really geared towards your business, then that's all you really need to use, and you can use it efficiently. So that sort of gives you the full idea of what the system looks like. On a whole, this is you're coming to your listings page, you're uploading a shoot, and I suppose I do need to show you actually delivering a shoot. I'll show you what it looks like to actually send the content to the agent.
Very cool.
So as I said, when you're in the listing, there is a green deliver button up top here. So if you click the green deliver button, it automatically generates that email that I showed you earlier.
Gotcha.
So you can, this is the email that you can change in your company settings. You can, whatever style you want it to be. It sends from your email. You can send it to whoever you want. If you want to copy yourself in on these emails, you can.
Sure.
But it really gives them all the information they need, and it's all customizable to you, and all you're doing is hit deliver shoot.
So then let's talk about, so that's delivery, and then also let's talk about pricing, and then we'll kind of wrap up from there. So what else, what does it cost me, the user?
Yeah, so what we do is we keep our pricing very simple. It's either $5 or $8. So we operate on a credit system, so you can see credits and you can see here. But 1 credit is equal to $1, so very, very straightforward there. A 5 credit tour is on the Aryeo domain, so it's aryeo.com/the address.
Got it.
And an 8 credit tour is on your custom domain, so cloudpano.com/the address.
Got it. Makes sense.
Yep, it's a $1 to 1 credit. Anything over, I think it was 250 credits is a 10% discount, so you can bulk credits, buy bulk credits. Go on that route. So that's as far as pricing goes for us. Obviously, there's a few other things in there like that slideshow I showed you. Those are an additional cost, $10, but then you can upsell that kind of stuff to your agents.
Well, I like this because I can know what my cost is up front, and so when I'm pricing things out, I can just kind of pick a certain margin or figure out what my customer's budget is and kind of just meet it. But then so I know my margin up front. I like that kind of system type style. That's great.
Yeah, I will say most of our customers do use us to actually deliver all of their shoots. We've had a lot of photographers kind of start using us with the intention of trying to upsell property websites. And saying that property websites will be an additional $10 and they're going to make more money doing that. We found a lot of photographers have actually had more success in implementing this as their delivery mechanism. So getting rid of whatever they're using, Dropbox, Google Drive,
Yeah,
Mug, whatever. and instead of saying that you can have a property website for $15, they might eat that $5 cost, but they're delivering this full platform to their agents, which is just you're delivering
More
far
value.
more value.
Yeah.
Far more value than, and that's just a customer retention thing and a customer. So.
That's a good idea. And as you deliver that, you say, hey, and by the way, if you want to insert a 3D tour right here, or you want to add a video slideshow right here, you can totally do that. If you want to do this, here's the price sheet, in a separate email. Let me know what you want to add on to it, and I'll send you an invoice, kind of thing. That's cool. That's really awesome.
Let me show you one more thing here quick. I'm going to log into my account, and I'll show you how it works to actually charge for a shoot.
Okay, cool.
That one's actually already paid, so let me give one that's not. This one's not. So we're right back into this property overview. When you're actually delivering a shoot, you can hit deliver, and right here, this wasn't there on the last shoot, but you can hit enable payment. So I want to enable payment on this shoot. I want to require payment for download. So that locks all the content. Nothing's available to be downloaded until they pay, and you can enter in a price.
Cool.
And that's it. It'll show them here. I'll actually deliver it here. Let me move faces. It will lock off the content. So deliver the shoot. Whoops, not you.
So you're showing me now what it looks like when they get it locked.
Yeah. So
got it.
On the download center, you'll see right up top there, payment is required to enable downloads. They'll get a box to pay now, pay it, and everything unlocks.
Perfect. Cool. That's awesome, man.
Pay to download. And once they pay, everything's available to be downloaded.
Sweet.
Yep.
Man, I'm really impressed. Y'all have a great platform. I really like it a lot. I do appreciate your time as well, too. We'll have to hop on a call and do a CloudPano demo at some point.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to see more. Absolutely. It looks like you guys are doing some cool stuff over there.
Cool, man. Well, hey, I do have to run, but I loved it. This was really cool. I'm gonna just share it with all of our people, and then of course over time, as you guys grow and develop and have cool ideas, let us know, and we'll be sending you guys stuff too as well. And I appreciate your time. Beautiful. And as for now,
love it.
See you later, Matt. I said Mike. Oh my gosh.
All good. You're all good.
Later, bro. Have a good day.
All right. Talk to you later.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.